Your dog watched you leave this morning. But what they do the second that door closes, most owners never see. And when researchers finally put cameras inside homes to find out, some of them weren't prepared for what they recorded. Because your dog isn't just waiting for you. They're doing something every single day that reveals exactly how much you mean to them, in ways that are beautiful, a little heartbreaking, and honestly, kind of unsettling. Stay until the end. Because the last one is the one nobody talks about. And once you hear it, you won't be able to forget it. Think about every sound your house makes. Traffic. Neighbors. Wind against the windows. Your dog filters all of it every single day, searching for one specific thing. You. Researchers at the University of Vienna played dogs dozens of different footstep recordings. The dogs couldn't see anything. Just sound. And every single dog responded to one pattern and one pattern only, their owner's walk. Not a stranger with a similar pace. Not a family member. Theirs. Your dog has memorized the exact weight of your step. The rhythm of your stride. They know it's you before you even touch the door handle. And in that same study, dogs' heart rates spiked the moment they heard their owner's footsteps approaching. Not because they were excited. Because for a few seconds, they weren't sure. And then they were sure. And everything changed. They don't hear footsteps. They hear, "You came back." Here's something most people don't know. Your dog doesn't experience time the way you do. They can't look at a clock. They can't count the hours. But they feel them, through scent. Your smell is everywhere in your home. And it fades. Predictably. Measurably. The longer you're gone, the thinner your scent becomes in the air. Your dog tracks this the way you track a clock. Except their clock only goes in one direction, toward a number that worries them. Dog cognition researcher Alexandra Horowitz found that dogs respond differently depending on how long their owner has been gone, based entirely on scent concentration. Not behavior cues. Not sound. Just how much of you is left in the room. Think about that. Every hour you're away, your dog literally feels your presence fading from the world around them. And somewhere around hour 3 or 4, in homes with dogs showing separation anxiety, researchers recorded something they didn't expect. The dogs stopped watching the door. They stopped pacing. They just went quiet. Not calm. Quiet. The way something goes quiet when it's stopped hoping. If your dog climbs onto your side of the bed when you're gone, or curls into your worn hoodie on the floor, or finds the exact cushion where you were sitting, they're not doing it because it's comfortable. They're doing it because it smells like you're still there. Dogs have 300 million olfactory receptors. Humans have 6 million. That pile of your clothes on the chair isn't fabric to your dog. It's your warmth. Your voice. Your safety, distilled into scent. Studies using heart rate monitors found that dogs in distress calmed significantly faster when given an item with their owner's scent than with any other comfort object. Your smell is not just familiar to them. It's regulating. It physically slows their heartbeat. So when your dog presses their face into your pillow while you're at work, they are not being spoiled. They are medicating themselves with the only version of you they have access to. And here's the part that will stay with you. They do this every single day. Without fail. Without asking for anything in return. Just quietly holding on until you come back. But there's one behavior your dog does that almost no owner ever notices. It doesn't happen when you leave. It doesn't happen when you return. It happens in a quiet moment, when your dog thinks no one is watching. And it's the single clearest sign of how deeply they trust you. We'll get to that at the end. Here is something no other animal on earth does the way your dog does. When a dog faces something uncertain, a strange sound, an unfamiliar person, a situation they can't read, they don't look at the threat. They look at you. Scientists call it social referencing. And it is exactly what a 2-year-old child does when they look back at their parent before deciding if something is safe. Your dog uses your face to understand reality. If you're calm, they're calm. If your jaw tightens, their body tightens. If you smile, something inside them settles. You are not just their owner. You are their entire emotional operating system. Wolves don't do this. Chimpanzees don't do this consistently. This behavior evolved specifically in dogs, over thousands of years of living alongside humans, because survival meant reading us correctly. Your dog has been shaped by evolution to trust your face more than their own instincts, more than their own senses, more than anything else in their world. Which means when you're having a hard day and you don't even realize it, your dog already knows. They've been watching your face. And they've already decided to stay close. Just in case. Most people have felt this. You're in the lowest moment, crying, overwhelmed, falling apart, and your dog appears. They push into you. They don't whine. They don't try to play. They just press their weight against you and stay. For years, scientists assumed dogs were responding to behavioral cues. Tears. Shaking. Sound. But a study published in the journal Learning and Behavior found something far more specific. When owners cried, their dog's cortisol levels, the biological stress hormone, rose measurably. They weren't just noticing your pain. They were carrying it inside their own body. And then, knowing that, they still moved toward you. Not away. Not into another room. Toward you. They absorbed your suffering into themselves and chose to stay inside it with you. That is not a trained behavior. That is not instinct. That is a choice. Made every single time. By an animal that cannot say a single word, but has never once needed to. Now, that behavior I mentioned earlier, the one most owners never see. Put a camera on your dog while you sleep tonight. Researchers who did this found something that stopped them cold. At some point in the night, after checking that you're breathing, after settling, after everything goes quiet, your dog will look directly at your face. And they will slow blink. Eyes closing slowly, deliberately, holding for just a moment. In dog language, a slow blink means one thing: I trust you completely. I feel safe. I am not afraid. They do this while you sleep. While no one is watching. While there is no reward. No response coming. Nothing to gain. They're not doing it for you to see. They're just doing it. Because it's true. Because to your dog, you are not just someone who feeds them or walks them or gives them a warm place to sleep. You are the reason they feel safe in the world. And they've been telling you that every single night. In the dark. In silence. In a language you never knew to look for. Until now. If this hit you, share it with someone who has a dog and needs to read this today. And subscribe, because next we're covering the one moment your dog is most vulnerable, and what they do in that moment that shows you exactly who they are. Most owners never recognize it for what it is.